I will not lie. Granola bars make my throat dry. Just randomly making noises so I can test my stream. Am I not on the air? Apparently I may or may not be on the air. Yes. Hold on. No, it's not made for kids. I need an advanced options. And game. World of Tanks. I don't know why live chat is not enabled. Very interesting. Yes. And I should be public. Done. Save. And let us go back. Oh, hey, look. There's me. And I can hear myself. That is excellent. Oh, well. I continue to pour. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No, no. I am sorry about that. So, yeah, I have a carpeted floor, so I can't have any liquid spill onto the carpet, because then that means I have to stop the stream to get the carpet cleaner out. And then it's just like, I'm not getting that big machine and hauling it up here to clean up a tiny, or clean up a thing. Yeah. Give me a second. Alright, so, sorry about that. But today is going to be grind day. So what is grind day? Well, we all know what grind day is. It's obviously not playing the STB1 because that is currently a pile of shit. At least in the current mechanic. Doing multiple things at once right now. I am currently trying to help out someone on Discord all while trying to stream at the same time. So alrighty. So we're gonna do this. Oh, shoot. I activated the store by accident. It's never bueno. Alright, let's get started. So, yes. I must drink my Coca. So, I don't know. The Yeti advertises stuff. And it's like some of my coworkers have Yetis. And it's like, yeah, bro, this thing keeps ice cold for... like, good. Good. And it's like, and then there's mine. Where it's like, you know, I'd put the top on and everything. And it's like, oh, hey, you know, that ice you put in to keep your water cold? Well, it's melted. And the water's ice cold too. So it doesn't make any sense. I mean, the one I'm drinking from right now is a screw cap that has a seal on there in order to, you know, keep things or heat or whatever warm. But if my ice is melting in this cold environment, I'm not a happy camper. So, yeah. Okay, this is the first time I've played. Okay, I am going to go this way for probably the first time, God knows how long. All purely because of the fact that I am TV on this map. I have not encountered this situation before. This is going to be interesting. I've always gone city. I've always gone city. I have never gone this direction. Should I really be backing up? Probably not. I'm wasting valuable time, but... That's bush. And hope to God I don't get detected by this guy. So I've angled myself. See, I'm really debating not shooting at all and just letting him get killed. But... yeah, because I'm a little in a precarious thing where I could be spotted if I fired because, you know, the whole front part of my tank is kind of exposed. So that way I can, you know, aim down here. See, it looks like the majority of their team is in that corner, you know, in the city where everyone should be. Rich, good evening. How you doing? Yezdi, how are you doing as well? Oh no, you guys have distracted me. Oh, shit. Okay, he bounced. That's good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, I have gotten the kill. But yeah, happy Monday, guys. Hopefully y'all are doing well. Why am I saying y'all? Like, you know, like I'm a Texan. What's up, y'all? It's a good shot. Which one? The one where I fail miserably? Oh god, that's a sight. A school bus. Or the one where I literally just yoinked to kill off someone.
Focus on this location.
Yeah, I need to move up. What you studying there, Rich? I remember studying. It was like 4 weeks ago. And then I graduated. And then I was like, F that. So, now, yeah. I think I'm done studying unless my boss tells me to. Well, it depends on how you look at it. It could be Happy Monday as because you enjoy going to work, or it could not be. I hope we lose this game now, because this has just turned out to be not entertaining at all.
Ready to fire on target.
See, they're holding their own there in the city, and I'm over here probably going to die by this mad rush of tanks. All because I thought it might be a good idea to defend the base. They might have gone back to defend the base. Not good. Yeah, I have a feeling that's what they're doing. Yeah, that's what they're doing. You would move! Or stop! There we go. Aww. Ha ha. Still able to do work. Yeah, that's right. I'm still doing work.
Focus attention here.
Dead.
Vehicle destroyed. Target locked. For the last one left. It's all on us now. We've got a lock. She's loaded. Ready to fire on target. Enemy armor is destroyed. We've got a lock. Radio landing down. Radio range is limited.
God damn it.
Enemy knows our location.
Well, this. Nope.
Let's get out of here.
Alright, give me a second here. Computing and IT. Yeah, I'm not a tech guy, so I stayed completely away from that stuff. Yeah, I know, that's pretty much all you can do nowadays. I remember my parents telling me that back in the day, I mean, I think it was like the 80s, 70s, or whatever it is, you didn't need a degree to be successful in life, and that's kind of all it is nowadays. It's like the only way you can actually be successful in life is self-employment and starting your own business, and you can do that without the need of a degree. You just need a basic understanding of economics and business management and financial stuff, and you can kind of get started there. But it's like anything else, and you need a freaking degree. I know I was looking for an internship a while back, and it was like, well, this was back when I was looking for an internship. It was like, oh yeah, a lot of the places around here were like, you know, you need to be getting your bachelor's degree. You need to have at least 2 years prior experience in your field, and you need to have like a 3.9 GPA. And it's like, yeah, I don't qualify for any of that because it's an associate's degree. And there's a reason I'm trying to get an internship so I can get experience in the field. So, yeah. No, it's not. Especially with the fact that I think this semester they have raised the tuition prices. Or at the very least kept them the same. So... marketing and sales. Originally, it was just marketing, but when I had to transfer colleges, the major ended up being marketing and sales. So apparently now I have sales in my degree, which I guess really isn't a big deal, but that doesn't mean I want to go and actually start doing sales. But yeah, no, I like the idea of trying to figure out how to convince people to buy your product. So it's like in my spare time, I kind of like to look at ads. I guess my favorite thing to do when I'm not creating videos is looking at video game ads of World of Tanks competitors and try and figure out what about their ads that are working and what are successful about them, and then trying to compare them to what consoles and be like, yeah, do you see this? This is what they're doing. This is what we're doing. And ours are a piece of shit. So... And this is why ours are a piece of shit. So, yeah. That's kind of what I enjoy doing. Do probably the devs like the fact that, you know, some little hothead associate's degree just out of college, you know, gamer is telling a multi-billion-dollar industry about how, you know, to make ads? Probably not. But do I enjoy doing it? Yes. Yes, I did. Come here, you. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to damage your damn engine. Can I not? Oh my god. Yeah, no, marketing is the backbone of sales. You gotta figure out how to... You gotta figure out exactly what, you know, the demand is out there in the economy, and... Oh my god, get out of my damn way. There we go. Yeah, that's right. I got the full shot. I am good. Yeah, no. See, that's the thing. My dad was a little concerned when I chose marketing because I don't like talking to people. Like, I really don't. Like, if someone comes and talks to me first, I don't have a problem. Conversely, like, I don't have a problem talking. I really don't. But if it comes to me having to start the conversation, oh, I'm tight-lipped as hell. I can't do it. But, you know, that's kind of why I started this channel, was to get used to initiating conversations with people. I may not see them, but, you know, if I can... If I can initiate and get comfortable conversing with people I don't know, I think I'll be better off. Oh shit, there's the chisel. Damn it. I need to switch to David Blaine in YouTube Ads presents the inability for ad blocker.
It destroyed one of our tanks. The enemy knows our location. Looks like that one went right through.
Come on, come on, come on. Back up. Oh, Jesus. These guys are having such a tough time with them, and it's like I had a shot, and I botched the shot. And I had the shot. Yeah, no, Rich, yeah, no, that was my thinking, Rich. I was using this platform as not only to try and talk to people like you and get out and do that, but, you know, using that as a sense of, apparently this, like, little side project looks really good on a resume as an independent project. Using it as a way to practice my skills of marketing. So, you know, going out there, doing giveaways, kind of PR stuff on all the social media sites and all that stuff. Trying things out like that, constantly improving, blah, blah, blah. Bring, you know, all this marketing stuff. And, what the fuck is that? I don't know, but the only way to find out is to drink it. So, yeah. Thanks, Yezdi. Thank you very much, yes. I will take this game. Yeah, no, I don't like, well, presentations now don't really seem that bad. They don't. It's more of kind of like, to me, I'm like, okay, you need to get, I don't like doing speeches. I don't like doing presentations. I will not lie that literally if you will physically know I'm nervous, because what happens when I give presentations or if I'm nervous, one of my knees literally starts to shake. Like my leg starts doing like the idle shaking thing, and you know I'm nervous, and it's just, yeah. But it doesn't seem like that big a deal here. I mean, I'm able to give presentations pretty well here on camera. So, problem is I have an issue looking at the camera still. I didn't, but in a sense, you know, as long as I'm looking at the screen, I'm giving you the a sense that I am looking at the camera. You know how it is. Alrighty, so current issue, other than the fact that I keep doing this. Current issue right now is, yeah, it's grind day, but how many of you actually want to see me play off Pansafia? Like, I have a feeling like the 6 of you watching don't want to see me sitting in a bush half the time, because that's really all this tank is optimized for. So, feel free to let me know, but otherwise, I'm gonna just kind of keep touching the off pins. Is that what's supposed to be the radio? Is that famed flipping? It is the antenna. Oh, okay. Yezdi doesn't mind. Tips or demos with medium tanks? Well, it depends on the medium tanks, because each medium tank differs greatly. And it also depends on tiers. That's the thing. Medium tanks are kind of like the jack of all trades, master of none. But it's kind of like, okay, you're grinding the Russian medium line, but there's like 3 Russian medium, 4, 5 Russian medium tanks. So, yeah, that would very much be dependent on what you're using. Yeah, see, I'm kind of like with you on that. I don't really like grinding anymore. I don't. I find it very tedious and boring and annoying. So, yeah. So I have the 62A and I have the 140. At some point I've been meaning to get to the 430U as well as the 430 and the K91 just to have them, but I have not been motivated. Especially since the K91 has pretty much been, you know, vocally stated, this is balanced, we're leaving it. Yep. And by the way, Rich, I appreciate the compliment about the interaction with the channel. That is exactly what I aim for. But I guess for tips and stuff, I can give you the tanks like the 430, the T62A, and the 140. Those types of tanks, these are more of Wolfpack type of tanks from how they are. They're Warsaw Pact tanks. These things are pretty much made to be attacking all the time. NATO tanks are more supposed to be on the defensive side of tanks, of the doctrine there, where they're supposed to pretty much, it's like the kill ratio should be for every 1 NATO tank. I think it was like anywhere from 5 to 20 tanks as a trade. So while the NATO tanks are specialized in hull down defensive-ish gameplay, Warsaw Pact tanks like the 62, the 140, and the 430 are more of good in Wolfpack, because in a sense that doctrinally is what they're designed to do. So they got the fast, good rate of fire. So if you get like a platoon of 3, 5 of these things, you are literally just going to decimate a tank if you catch them alone, or even a group of tanks, as long as you know you aren't facing equal numbers or significantly higher calibers. You're going to make quick work of tanks here. They do have really good turret armor, so if you do manage to get them hull down on some relatively flat terrain with like debris, like I know like I think Ruenberg War, for example, has like, you know, or Himmelsdorf, things like that, where they got like the terrain or the hills, the debris in the city to where you can hide down and only expose your turret. Those tanks work very well, because the DPM coupled with that strong turret armor is pretty much going to just chew through enemy armor, provided that that's what they expose to you. Mostly I say these tanks are good in wolf packs. I've never seen, almost all the time that I've seen these things played in wolf packs of 3 to 5 tanks, they've always been played by very good teams, and they are just they just decimate. They decimate. It's like almost like having a platoon of bat chats, but instead of a platoon of bat chats that have to go and reload, for like a minute after they all expend their clip. These things are like a platoon of bat chats that don't need to worry about reloading for like a minute straight. These things are very decimate, and these things are pretty much kind of designed to be in numbers. I play by myself in this thing. I don't have the same effect as I would playing in a platoon of like 2 other buddies. What's up, Warrior for Christ? How you doing? You can't stay long, but hey, you know, thanks for stopping by. Always happy to see you. But again, same thing doctrinally with the 140. 430U is a brawling heavy. 430U is pretty much able to be... Excuse me. 430U here is a brawling heavy here. Let me... Jesus Christ. Yeah, there it is. This is because of the fact that it's got the heavier gun, the 122mm gun. It's not able to have that rate of fire and effect that the 430, 140, and the 62A have. I'd have to look at my notes. I don't have them right now. But this thing here is capable of, armor-wise and gun-wise, able of sticking with heavy tanks, side-scraping, doing heavy tank things, and is able to hold its own against heavy tanks because of that gun, the armor profile of it, and I mean, it's able to side scrape. Whereas like the 62A and the 140 of them, you might be able to side scrape, but a lot of times if you're going up against heavy tanks and things, you're probably going to get overmatched. But yeah, I'd have to double check my notes on that, because if they go and change, because I might have to update stuff based on what changes are, and I just have been so busy. Now I'm not going to be so busy that I might be able to go back and start updating some videos. We're at the A44 at the moment. Please be something that... Oh, boy. Okay. I have not gone down this line. Unfortunately, I can't give you sound advice because I myself have not gone down this line. Really, if I remember correctly from what I've heard by other people, is that 416 is a good sniping medium tank, like a support line, third line support vehicle. Fighting against a 432, I know for a fact this is an absolute bitch to fight when it face hugs you. It is an absolute pain in the ass to fight. The reason because of the fact is that you can see just how straight sloped this is on the hull, and then you got that really strong turret there. If you are the same height as the 432, good luck penning the thing. If it is moving around, if the tanker knows what they're doing, is moving around, and is not giving you a chance to back up to get a shot right there on the front plate. I believe the 432 is also actually capable of side scraping to an extent. Unlike the 416 and the STG. I think those two kind of play actually very similar. And then the K91, whatever the hell you do, do not get the K91. You will not be happy with your purchase. Your best bet is 430U or 430. Like I said, 430U is a more brawling type of medium tank, so if you're used to heavy tank type of gameplay, 430U is probably going to be for you. If you play with buddies a lot and they have Russian mediums that happen to be the one of these three, yeah, I would say go for the 430 then, because then you'll be able to keep up with DPM and all that other stuff. And honest to God, I have a lot of fun when I wolf pack with these things. I just enjoy it. But I can't say that I would enjoy the K91. I do know a lot of people have serious buyer's remorse with it. So, yeah. K91, I don't know. You say it's an ugly tank there. but it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Again, I don't think it looks too bad. Because I also know for a fact that there's another K91. I think it's called the K91-2, and it's a centrally mounted K91. So, yeah. Wait, by the way, is there a driver in the hall there? Nope, they're all in the turret. Yeah, but yeah, avoid the K91. Until they actually buff it. Not just, oh, this is balanced. .430 is also, I believe, the highest DPM of... Don't quote me on this, because I do not remember the actual hard fact. It's either it's the best DPM out of all the Russians' medium tanks, or it is the best DPM out of all the medium tanks, and that is including the Russian mediums. So, don't exactly quote me on that, because I don't know which one is the actual fact. Of course, if obviously one would be more inclined to be the fact over the other there, If one of them's right, that means they both would you know what I mean. No, the 430 is the one that's got the highest DPM. 62A, I think the way it worked was the 62A had the strongest turret armor. 140 actually had one extra degree, had the most gun depression of the three tanks, and the 430 had the highest DPM. So that means that you actually had options there. There was a difference between them. And this is kind of what I wish they did with the 4202 and the Action X, was give them a difference instead of literally making them the same. So, you want to be able to fight a little bit better on the ridge lines, 140. Oh, you want to be able to put as much damage as you can out downrange, 430. Oh, do you want to be a hull down monster? 62A. So, it gave you options there. That's kind of what I wish they did with the 4202 and the Action X, It's like, okay, well, if you want to make the 4202 an actual hull down monster, give it its original speed back, of the 40 kph, and then just buff the armor on the turret there. So then that way it kind of makes sense. And then the Action X gets to be that more jack of all trades, master of none, mobile medium tank. You could choose your play style there. That's not the case. So... Rich, I wouldn't say that I know for a fact that the E5 and the IS7 lines are probably going to be the more new player friendly. If someone said that the 140 or those medium tanks were the most player friendly, I don't know where you got your information on that. I have never heard of that, because again, it's like you have very limited gun depression with those tanks. You need to know how to use terrain in order to make the most out of your gun, so it's not very player friendly. Whereas, you got a pretty good jack of all trades heavy tank that is the E5. It's forgiving, it's got heavy armor, it's got a pretty decent punchy gun. And then you got the IS7, where it's like, okay, it's not exactly the best gun, but for the most part, it's pretty forgiving. And if you get the thing hull down, it's an absolute monster. Granted, now, at the time, though, it pretty much was there. Now, I mean, you can get away with not firing all premium in an IS7, but, pretty much all the players that know exactly how to play the IS7, if they need to play the IS7, they're going to use all premium. But see ya, Warrior. Happy to see you again. I would have to say, out of all the Russian mediums, I would have to say the 430U would be the most forgiving. Out of them, if you were dead set on getting a Russian medium. And that is because of the fact that if you are a player that is either played heavy tanks all the time, or you don't have many tier 10s and you have like 2 of them or 2 or 3 of them and they are heavy tanks and you're like, oh, I want to get a medium tank, 430U would be the best option because it's kind of a transitional thing. It's a medium tank, but it's able to play like a heavy tank. So, you know, it's a good transitional vehicle. I can't say the same about everything else, though. Yezdi knows for very well that I enjoy the British mediums. Yes. I am not in a good spot. I am constantly being detected.
Camo net up. Locked on. Releasing target. That one drilled straight through.
Yeah, his game's pretty much over.
She's loaded.
I think I'm going to bail from this position.
Ready to fire on target.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to bail from this position.
Focus on this area.
See, here's what I know what's going to happen. People ask me to play, you know, how to play with the Chieftain, how to play with the 4202. I'm going to have to outsource those videos. It's nothing against the tanks. They're very capable tanks. But I refuse to play anything that could make me even remotely lose my passionate love for the Action X. So, yeah. People, I don't joke, and people that watch me don't joke when they say I have a very, very unhealthy obsession of Centurion tanks.
Target locked. Enemies looking right at us. They pierced their armor. Friendly vehicle destroyed.
Oh, I love being shot by.
Reloaded. He's gone.
I love being shot by something that I, just magically able to do that.
They've spotted us. We've got a lock.
Nice, good hit.
Ready to fire on target. I see one of them. Enemies looking right at us.
Dang it, I just want to... This is why I don't like this tank. I really don't like these tanks at all.
The loader is down. It'll take longer to fire the gun.
Because I'm literally just getting shot by some stupid dinky light tank that's hiding. And...
Loaded.
yeah. Dead, so that's good. I don't even think he loaded in. That or his batteries died or something. I don't know.
Been detected.
Nope. Off. I'm not letting you shoot.
One of our vehicles destroyed. Enemies got us in their sights. We've got a lock. Focus on this location.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
We lost the target. They destroyed one of our tanks. Ready to fire.
Eat it.
Ready to fire on target. Enemies looking right at us. Looks like that one went right through. Target locked. Gunner down. We need someone on the gun.
Oh, 53-55 got me. I got 4K combined though. See, I don't like the Frenchies all that much. I tried playing the Bat Chat the other day, and it was like the game was dead set on not letting me hit a shot. Absolutely not letting me hit a shot. And I was like, you know, it's too early in the game for me to actually start circling tanks. So I'm going to try and just be a support auto-loading, you know, medium tank there. And so 5 shots, 1 connected, but didn't even pen. So that was fun. Now that just pissed me off. And then I got Artie. And then I was like, well, this game. And then I got off. Dark, I posted them on Twitter because the winners were both on Twitter. I can actually read them to you right now. Because by the time I posted them, I had to go do a bunch of stuff, so I haven't gotten to post the YouTube winner on Facebook. One of them was a Twitter-only giveaway, and the other one was a YouTube giveaway. So I ran out of time to post the winner of the YouTube one on the Facebook page. But the winner for the YouTube giveaway was Grimal Lawrence 82. And he won the Yazi, and then the other one who won the free-to-play bundle was G Bad Air 76 on Twitter. And again, that was a Twitter-only giveaway. And so the way the schedule is going to work with that is on... I'm going to change up the schedules. You notice here, by the way, I do have giveaways now every week until I run out of codes. So if you are not subbed and you want a chance to get some of these free codes or goodies, because not many people enter my giveaways, you know, you should, you know, probably, and this is a little bit of an admin thing, you should, you know, subscribe, because then that way you know when there's a giveaway up. But, you know, apparently they're, you know, based on a video that I saw from the Chieftain there's an admin thing going on where people are like, you know, I like him, I got a lot of subs, but I only get like 100 or so videos, like 100 so views per each video. So makes me wonder, maybe not a lot of people know that I'm uploading videos. So if you have the ability to click a bell icon for notifications, not that I've ever had an issue with these, click that bell icon so that way you know that a video has gone live. Yes. I would hate for you to miss information because technology was too hard and decided to screw you over. I hate that. I hate it when technology screws you over. So... Is there a code for Yezdi? Sorry, I do not have a code for a Progetto. The only tier 8 I have for codes is a Yazi, and the only other tank is a Progetto. And then I have some tier 6s, I think, that I still have yet to give away. Yeah, I got one for a Hydrostat. I have one more for a Hydrostat and one more for a Tehran 3. Yeah, the French tanks are the ones that have the autoloaders. But, yeah, Rich, I have a video on how to aim. So, you know, you might want to check that out. Might help you out a bit if you are struggling with that. It doesn't tell you, I don't think I go in depth of telling you when to use auto aim and when not to use auto aim. I think it just gives you some tips and tricks on how to make use of them. And if you get into like an auto aim, I know like the highlight of the whole video was pretty much, oh, if you're going to get into an auto aiming fight with another person, you know, here's how you can use the auto aim, and then I think some other stuff like that. MX30B, yeah, I'm still kind of, It's like a... Yeah. Glad to hear that it is very helpful, Rich. Very, very happy to hear that. Means things are working.
We've got enemies in the area. Take them down or capture their base.
God, this whole time I have not had music. I finally managed to make the music playlist from my private YouTube channel available to myself when I'm streaming via on Watch the Academy. So now I get to jam out without having to literally Google every song.
Focus on this area.
And no, I will not share what music I listen to, because the moment you guys see my playlist, you're going to be like, what?
Where'd they go? Look out, enemy spotted.
I am still not detected. Interesting.
Reloading. Target locked. Locked on.
Oh, are you getting closer, you little...
Target locked.
Jesus, is it really that hard to hit a Leopard prototype? Are you kidding me? Come on.
She's loaded.
I just like whatever has a good beat. Sometimes I honestly run past my playlist and purely discover new songs that go well with tanking just by letting autoplay run its course.
We finished him off.
Waiting for your reported.
Reloading. Locked on. That one drove straight through.
Aww.
Loaded and ready.
Ooh, shit.
We've got a lock. Penetration.
And you're dead.
Looks like that one went right through.
Light tank, what are you doing?
The enemy knows our location. Reloading.
Yeah, I kind of got into some of the music my dad listened to and everything, but everything I tend to listen to is kind of like, is this music about ready to, like, get me in a fight? Do I feel like I could literally go fight someone with this music? And I don't mean that like I'm a delinquent, but I mean like the wrestling mindset is still within me. So
Throwing up the camera.
I need that music. That's just kind of what I enjoy. No, you don't. Oh, you little shit. Is it that hard to deal with a 705? Oh my goodness. Apparently, it's super hard for a Mountain... okay. I'll let the 705 come. I don't really care, dude. I'm not a sniper. Well, I'm a sniper. You can ping me all you want. You can ping me all you want. I don't care. You have 0 kills. Don't tell me how to play. If you guys struggle to deal with a... Grant, I can see you pinging the light tank, but, you know, if you're gonna tell me that I'm playing wrong, bruh.
Target locked.
No, I need to move.
We lost a friendly vehicle.
There they are.
He's looking right at us. Unlocking target.
I botched that.
Loader button.
And there I go.
We may have lost this one.
There's,
We'll be back.
there's one thing I don't like. Is when people just expect you to rush in just because. It's one thing if I was a heavy tank sniping. Oh, that is a completely different story. I could understand why he's mad. But I am not designed. My tank is not designed to go into the thick of it and fight. It is not. I'm not going to throw my tank away because you are doing something wrong. Every time I have learned so, like, the hard way, and the comp part of me is still having trouble learning this, of where I know when I see someone in trouble and they're on my team, my instinct is immediately like, oh, okay, you're rushing in, you're going to rush into this corner, and whatever it is, all right, I'm following you, I'm backing you up, you're making the push, I'm going to make the push. You know, that whole thing of just, it's like, if one goes, you know, you go, because the teammate is probably trusting that, you know, team behind you is going to have that back, and I want to try and be that guy that's going to have your back. But I have learned, and I'm still struggling to not deal with it, is that if I see someone in trouble and I go to help them, 9 times out of 10, I'm dead. It's like, nope, I'm sorry, I don't care. I'm getting to this point now where I think I'm learning that when this game is literally 29v1. Unless you're platooned, it's 29v1. With a maximum of 25v5 at the most. So, yeah. Dude, you did 1900. You didn't even kill anyone, dude. Who did you key circle? Yeah. No, they want it's unfortunately it's just kind of human nature type of thing. It's gamer human nature. It's everyone's fault but your own. And that's the type of stuff that I'm trying to steer people away from, of, you know, if you, and I want to be completely blunt with my language here. I try and say PG, but, you know, hey, now I'm an adult. Most people who play this are an adult. I've had yet to see someone under the age of 17 watching my stuff. It is pretty much, you need to accept the fact you are fucking up at some point. No one is perfect in this game. If you died because you went a flank by yourself and you made that decision, okay, somebody has to go to defend this flank, and you go this way by yourself and you blame the team for not coming with you, it is your, I hate to say it, it is your fault you died. Because you had the choice of literally saying, fuck it, and going with the rest of the team. And playing defensively, guarding their rear. If that was what you were worried about, was being flanked. I know for a fact that there are times where legitimately it is your team's fault that you lost. Or it is your team's fault that you died. Because maybe there is an asshole that's pushing you out into enemy fire. Maybe, you know, maybe the team lost literally because they all got held up by 4 tanks. And there's like 10 of them there. You know? Yeah, I can see those arguments. But when it comes down to your individual death because you did something wrong, it is not your team's fault. It is yours. You know, there are situations that it's a learning process. The sooner you get it out of your head that you are not the greatest in this game, you're not God's gift on this game, you are aware that you could constantly learn, and you are aware that any action you make could result in your death. It's like, yeah. It's yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much that you got to humble yourself in this game in order to improve. You have to realize that you can improve. You can learn, and that's the first step. All right, I got to catch up here because I kind of went on a rant. My bad. I always tend to go on these rants. I know a lot of people really don't like these rants. They just want to see me either play the game or play the game and bitch at everyone. I think there's a couple streamers that do that. I don't know who, but I have heard there are a couple streamers that a lot of people like to watch because they literally do nothing but constantly bitch about their team or are trash talkers. And I get that. Some people just like being entertained like that. Hold on. Mediums are pretty much the jack of all trades, master of none. They can do it pretty much every task needed of them, just less than specific niche roles. Lights are supposed to be the scouts, flankers, all that stuff. They're supposed to be the mosquitoes, the bugs, the annoying ones. And then, yeah, heavies and TDs are supposed to be pretty much the front, well, with the exception of sniping TDs, they're supposed to be the front line most of the time. Arty, we're not going to discuss Arty because I have a somewhat political view on Arty, but at the same time, I'm not a die-hard anti-Arty person, so we're going to just stay away from that. Rich, I think things are evening out. People are realizing, hey, this is the norm. This is where you need to go. But the first week or two of crossplay, it was absolutely horrible. Absolutely disgusting. I was appalled. I was didn't feel like playing this game because it was like all the PlayStation users have their own meta as far as I'm aware. And so what would they do? They literally would go do their little PlayStation-y meta. And lo and behold, flanks are abandoned because everyone sees the platoon of 5 PlayStation users go down the one line on whatever map and leave the entire city alone. And then we lose.
Camo net deployed. Releasing target.
That's what you get for returning, bud.
She's loaded.
See, and he's expecting me to go there.
We've got 'em on. We just dig them.
Yeah.
Target locked.
Oh my god, every time it's a fucking shot in his tracks. Oh my god. There we go. I did something. Yet this Freedom is trying to fight a 430U. The Freedom should not even be in the game. Oh yeah, I've been team killed by people. But I've also seen people try and team kill me, and I just literally put a stop to that shit.
This location.
I literally move, get out of the way, and the times that people do try and team kill me, it's like, oh, hey, what's this? I am in a platoon? Yeah, I have this buddy in this E100 that's literally going to push you out of your way and tell you to literally fuck off.
The enemy knows our location.
And most of the time, it's like a dinky light tank.
Right through.
I do remember, I think on stream, that there was a dinky light tank that was trying to,
Gone. Find us another.
that was, you know, who thought I was pushing him out of the way or something, and he was not happy, and he tried to TK me or something, and I was a heavier tank, and it just was not working. I'm gonna switch to premium rounds because I have 7.
Been detected. Focus attention here.
And you're dead.
Come on. Gun loaded.
And I have no help here.
Locked on.
Yes, I know. He's there.
We lost the track. We're sitting ducks.
Not gonna burn my repair kit on this.
The track is up. Let's move it. The enemy knows our location. Looks like that one went right through. Target locked. We finished him off. Loaded and ready. Target locked.
Worth a shot. It was worth an attempt. I really should have waited till that shot, but I didn't. Okay, I need to move somewhere here.
Focus on this location.
Yeah. Quit fucking pinging shit, because you have no idea what the hell you're doing.
Alright, the engine's back up, but it's a little shaky. Dropping target.
Yeah, drown myself after literally pulling off the 4 kills needed.
Ready to fire on target. Gunner down. They spotted us.
Aw, damn. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, I really don't care if people are angry with the fact that I'm about to show them that I have 6,500 damage combined. And I actually did more to assist the team than they think, so I'm okay with this. The amount of people that have, like, the amount of ignorance where it's just like, oh, you're a tank, you're a TD, you should literally go throw yourself away and do one shot at... Just stop talking. I have received hate mail telling me, you're a TD, you know, you got a tier 10 gun, what are you doing? And then once I literally explained to them that the tank is not designed to go and do a certain task that they wanted me to do, I never get a response back. I never do, because, you know, they cannot argue with designed logic. So... I actually want to see. Should I expect something from that one guy? Who was the guy that it was like a Wang? Wang's also another play. It's a lot of PlayStation users apparently are the ones that are really pissed off that I know what I'm doing. We got a little bit of an issue here. I never get complaints about one from Xbox users, but it's okay. Gonna screenshot that.
We can't hold on.
There we go. Yeah, you're right. It's an ace. And a high caliber. Take that, Wang. Take that. Telling me that you can go drown myself. It's like, don't talk, just don't talk mad shit until you see the results screen. Yeah, see, I would hope that there are knowledgeable players across both platforms. But, you know, like people say, about like 80% of the player base are console players that don't give a shit. They don't bother to educate themselves on the game. They don't bother to stay up to date with the changes to the game. And for the most part, I kind of believe that most of these players are the Facebook users that every time there's an update or downtime on Tuesday, they go on to Facebook and start asking the same damn question every week of why are the servers down at like 5 a.m. Eastern time. It's like, not to be mean, because I'm on Facebook too, and there's honestly a lot of good ideas and a lot of good people on Facebook, but it's like, it is like one of the, aside from Reddit, it's like one of the most toxic places to go for World of Tanks stuff, because a lot of players there don't know what they're talking about. A lot of players are stupid toxic on there, and it's just like a no-go. Just don't go there. So yeah, I tend to post a lot of my videos on Facebook to hope that, you know, they reached some people. It's amazing. But back to the original topic, you know, a lot of them, they just don't care. They don't care to stay informed or up to date on the on what's going down on the game. They just don't care to stay informed. They don't care to learn. They literally come in, they log on, they play 12 games a day, maybe, and then they log off. You know, it's like, okay, I'm bored, I'm going to go play Call of Duty now. They don't care. They don't care. And then, you know, again, they go on and then they see an update and they're like, they go on to Xbox, or not Xbox, they go on to Facebook and then or Twitter, and then they're like, why is this tank nerfed? Where's this thing at? Why is Artie still a thing? You know, or just a bunch of stupid questions. It's like, here's the patch notes. Read them yourself.
We've got enemies in the area. Take them down or capture their base.
I hope to one day be able to educate everyone on the basics of the game to the point where it's like, we don't have these questions. We don't have these things showing up on Facebook or Reddit anymore.
Camo net deployed. Locked on.
I'm not gonna say illiterate or anything, because I mean they got to be able to read in order to go and complain on Facebook or something. Sup, Harry Frogger Gamer? What's going on? How are you doing? This is the one map that I hate playing more than anything. Especially when I'm in this tank. I tend to get this map a lot in this tank. It's so fucking annoying. Because this is like the only spot that I know I could really go in as a snipey thing. And as you can see, this is dynamic gameplay, guys. This is as dynamic as it's going to get for like the majority of the game. Dynamic. Me zooming in and out. Jaeger just straight deleted him. Okay. Oh, there it is. Dynamic. And I can't even get gun depression on him. And I bounce. And, yeah. Dynamic gameplay on this map. Such bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can... Oh. Nope, I'm spotted by a shit fucking light tank. And damage.
Ready to fire on target. Gun loaded. Looks like that one went right through. Dropping target.
And you're dead.
Down. Locked on. They destroyed one of our tanks. Focus attention here. The enemy knows our location. Looks like that one went right through.
What's up, Manticore? You have a DPM of trash.
Unlocking target.
No, I'm just gonna take damage.
Ready to fire on target. There's a hole in their armor. Enemy's got us in their sights. She's loaded.
Nope. proxy spotting me.
Target locked.
What the hell just happened with my controls?
We lost an ally. Releasing target. Cannon is hit. Main gun's operational.
Nope, dead. He knows what he's doing. He's got it 2 marked. That, you know, or it should.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I know, Frogger. I hope you like my top quality content of zooming in and out dynamically. Because it's so dynamic. I fucking hate Abby in this tank. I really fucking do. But glad to see you're doing well, Frogger. Glad to see you're doing well. Let me just catch up here. You still get Lakeville in high tiers, Dark. You still do. They would have named a medal after me. Yeah, you'd think. But I'm not the best either, so I don't know. They probably would give a medal after someone who, you know, the top player in this game, not me. Dynamically, when you say that, it's good content. Yeah, it's Abby. What are you going to do? Well, what am I going to do? I don't know enough about sniping TDs. You know, the only other sniping TD I have is the Stritzvon 103B, and that's even more niche than the offhand Sophia. So, you know, I don't play TDs that much. I just have it because I know a lot of people were asking to do how to play on the grill or how to play on the waffle. So I don't know which one they want. So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I'm still learning. But it's, I don't know positions on this. I'm sure there's a couple other positions really knowledgeable people could have told me about. But, you know, it's at this point, like, bruh. I have not had any farther helpful info. I know you're being sarcastic. I know you're being sarcastic. I like to... My way of dealing with the sarcasm is to just go along with it, because that's what I have to do with that work, is just the sarcasm. Like, you know, I got to answer their little quirky, stupid, insulty jokes at, you know, each other by pretty much answering with sarcasm. So, how it works. Someone disliked the dynamic gameplay. That's what it was. I got one dislike. They disliked the dynamic gameplay. It's okay. We all dislike dynamic gameplay at one point or another. It's alright. Mace Window, what's going on? I remember when High Tier saw Wide Park. That was, depending on what you're in, that was really fun to play. Or it was extremely painful. Because some artillery could not even do anything to you. I think the only really effective artillery piece on Wide Park was the CGC. Other than that, it was like, no. Yeah, Harry, I'm looking at it right now. I got 5 likes and 1 dislike. Someone really disliked that dynamic gameplay, and I don't blame them. I mean, that was the most dynamic I could make it, aside from literally just straight getting myself killed. So it's like, it's not for everyone. I dislike doing this. But if it brings enjoyment to where it's like there's times where you just literally watch me just start bitching about dynamic gameplay, you know, hey, if they like it, they like it. Nice to know I'm still lit. A really good map for my TD if I actually, you know, can get some shots. Clear out this path. But, you know, I got no one. My light tanks are on the hill. Oh, Jesus. He's right along the road. Oh, shit.
Ready to fire on target. Enemies looking right at us.
Nope.
Put it out quickly. We put out the flag. Take the flag. Let's roll.
And I knew I was not going to do anything with a 58. With a 58 literally looking this way, yeah, not going to do anything. I didn't even see where there already was. I think actually a portion of my screen, if they got spotted, I didn't see it because literally the corner of my laptop, which is my camera by the way, is blocking K1 through 3. So, yeah, unfortunately that's what I have to deal with. I have to deal with K1 through 3 not being seen. But at the same time, if the light tanks actually went out there and spotted, like their light tanks went to do, probably wouldn't have this issue. We had 2 light tanks. One of them could have gone up to the hill, or one of them could have made a middle push just to get initial spots and then go off and go up the hill. And then another one could have gone tracks. Unfortunately, that did not happen. They both went up there trying to compete with each other. So, wow, failure on both sides there. He's kind of making the good call of literally just getting the hell out of there. Although, literally rushing into 2, yeah, they just kind of f***ed himself. Yeah, he kind of f***ed himself there. I don't know why the T-95's on hill. I also don't even know how he got up there that quickly. There's the 58, the little shit. Oh no, that was the 55. The 58 is still alive. Dude, I won't lie. I hate doing tree work. When I get assigned tree work, I get so much pollen and junk. We had to go clean out a road today, and it was... But we had to go clean along side the road of some side road of side obstructions, and all these side obstructions were side obstructions. It was nothing but trees wrapped in viney thorns, and it was like I had a short sleeve shirt on. It sucked. Viney thorns, the tree. I mean, this was early in the morning, and you know you can clearly see that some of these trees just have massive spider nests, and it's just like, oh, this is not good. This is not going to be fun. This is not going to be fun. Someone's going to drop a tree on me, and it's either going to be thorny as, or I'm going to somehow get a head full of tiny baby spiders, and it's not going to be fun. Yeah, Frogger, you're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But, you know, it's just going back to the conversation that I said, you know, a little bit ago about, I think it's like 80% of the player base here are just hardcore casual players. And by hardcore casual, I mean like they are hardcore casual. Like they don't care about updates. They don't bother to stay informed about the game. They just play the game, log on, play 12 games, don't give a shit about what they do or how they do, and then they log off when they're bored. Oh no, Frogger, I was kind of talk. Yeah, man, there's some spider nests and viney thorns there in them there tech trees. Yes. We all love the viney thorns in the tech trees. Dragon Ridge, I haven't gotten this map in a while. Yeah, but you guys can see I am very hairy. I'm very hairy. If baby spiders got, fell on me, I would not know. I just wouldn't, especially if they got in here. Oh my god, if they got in here, it would be bad. Oh, we would have problems. So I don't mind this map. I really do not mind this map. I like this map a lot. When I am in a tank with gun depression, I have practically no gun depression over the front of my tank, which is why you literally see me practically reversing everywhere, because I can only get gun depression over the side. And even then, it feels like, oh crap. I need to really itch my nose after this. A lot of people complain about this map, but if this is literally how I'm going to be playing this game the whole time, where I'm just constantly itching my nose and talking to people, this has got to be probably the greatest, most dynamic gameplay you've ever seen. Like, is this what one-handed arty players are like, where you only play the game with one hand? Maybe. No, you require two hands with arty, because you need one to actually aim, hold down the left stick in order to go to sniper view, or not left stick, left trigger, and then you need the other hand to pull the trigger and move the cursor. So, yeah, it's not even arty gameplay. Therefore, I have just literally disproved the fact that you can play arty with one hand. You know what? That sounds like a really fun Mythbusters episode to make. Sorry, Tortoise. It's like, can you play arty with one hand? The answer may surprise you. I have to catch up here in a little bit here, guys. I do love larger maps, so I did see that. Larger maps do tend to be better for this game. I mean, as long as we aren't dealing with, like,
Ready to fire on target.
Oh, okay. I really would like to know what shot me. Did that E100 manage to get a shot on me, but for this whole fucking time, I've not been able to get a shot on him?
She's loaded.
I penned that.
Right through.
Okay.
They found us.
Don't forget, guys, they're just joining me. I do have a giveaway up on my channel. It is for a Tier 7 bear. I was not told about anything with a bear crew being added as well, so you may, if you do win, you will need to contact support about that. Because I know the code won't come with the actual bear crew, but I don't know if you actually even can redeem the bear crew itself. So, if you want a chance to win a bear crew, go enter, yes. And then Wednesday, I'm going to have another Twitter giveaway. Because I actually have to get rid of all these codes. And I know a lot of people like free stuff. So, it'd be foolish of me to not give away free stuff when I have free stuff to give away.
Ready to fire on target.
And, I mean, I can't use it anyway, so it literally just sits there. It's like, why? I just totally wasted that shot. The KV4 you're grinding is totally like a face full of baby spiders. Yeah, I've never had a face full of baby spiders before, so I would not be able to know. I haven't even looked at the entries yet. Normally, when I see the entries and I acknowledge that your entry is valid, I will put like a thumbs up. I'm not going to love every entry just because of the fact that it's like I think the wrong. Because I have had someone, I put like a Watch the Academy loves this this comment, and I had someone thought they won. I literally had someone think that they won because I loved it or I liked it. So I don't do that. I will not do that anymore. I will give it a thumbs up though. Anonymously if I acknowledge that it's a valid entry. If not, I won't give a thumbs up. Which is why you might see 2 thumbs up, because someone might have actually liked your comment, and then you'll just see, yeah. You won't know. You won't know. It's up to you to actually follow the instructions correctly in order to have a valid entry. You do have to answer the question. Otherwise, I will re-roll. You have to answer the question. It is part of the requirements. So that's why sometimes I do give just randomly stupid questions. Like, hey, what's whatever. Sometimes it's actual data entry, analytical questions. Why are we capping? It's literally a light tank. I don't know.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I get a Progetto code. I'll let you know. I might even see if when I do run out of codes, if you don't have one by then, I'll see if I can put in a word and see, hey, yeah, could I get a, this next batch you're going to give out? Could I maybe get, like maybe part of those batches of the 1 tier 8 tank I can give away? Could you like maybe give me it as a Progetto? But I don't have that control over what codes I get. So we will see. All right, guys, time for more dynamic gameplay. Here's your dynamic gameplay. God damn these trees. Xbox messaging here. Let me pause to explain. So, method of contact can literally be anything here. So, well, not really anything, because I'm not going to PM you on, if you give me an email, I'll use the email, but I'm not going to text you, I'm not going to call you, I'm not going to do any of that. So, phone number's not a valid entry right there. I probably should actually mention that, but I haven't had anyone give me phone numbers yet, so don't do that. The only ones that don't really count as valid entries for methods of communication are PlayStation and phone numbers, because I do not have a way to get a hold of you on PlayStation. I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't message you on PlayStation. So if you win and you only put your method of contact as PlayStation, I have to re-roll because I cannot contact you. There is no guarantee that you are going to check YouTube. You're not, like, there is no guarantee that you're going to check your YouTube messages. So my hope is when two methods of communication there is that you are smart enough, or I would hope, I'm assuming that you all are capable enough of, when you enter, you at least enter with entering in methods of communication, and these methods of communication are ones that you check frequently. So if you check Twitter frequently, then that would probably be the best method of contact for me to get a hold of you. If you are on Xbox and you don't have messages completely shut off, then Xbox messaging is probably a good method for me to get a hold of you, because I can message you. You will see the message because, you don't have them disabled and you're on most of the time. If another situation I have encountered is an oil worker. You know, he has to disappear for a month. You know, okay. It's like, then don't put Xbox as your method of contact if you're not going to be near your Xbox at the time that the giveaway ends and a winner is drawn. So, you know, my hope is that you pick them communications that you frequently are on with, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So that way I contact you twice on one of them with, if you're away from one, hopefully you're on the other. That's how I do it. And I give you 3 to 5 days to get a hold of me because I understand that you may be away from your phone for a couple days, or you may be away from your Xbox for a couple days. But if you don't get back to me within 3 to 5 days, I have to re-roll. And I have had to break the news to people. It's like, hey, sorry, yeah, I messaged you a week ago, and it's literally been 6 days. I had to pick a winner yesterday. Unfortunately, you forfeited your prize there. So, yeah. Yes, Xbox and Twitter work. I actually do like Twitter more than anything, because that way I can literally @ you. Facebook is another one of those ones I don't like, because, you give me your name on Facebook, there might be like 7 of you. There might be literally 7 of your exact name. And then I'm like, who the hell are you? So, yeah. If you're going to put Facebook as an entry, I guess a description of your profile pic would be helpful as well, so I know what to look for, instead of just putting your name. Yeah. Yeah, Dark. You get 7 doppelgangers. There is a doppelganger of myself, and he lives in the UK. I actually was like, ooh, this is cool. And I messaged him. I was like, hey, it's your doppelganger across the pond. How are you? I came across your name when I Googled myself, and I see that you and I have the same exact first and last name, and we actually do the same hobbies. At the time that I messaged him, I literally was go-karting on a semi-professional level, and he was doing the same thing across the pond. And I was like, bruh, I have to contact this guy and let him know that there's literally a doppelganger of himself across the pond. And it was kind of cool. He didn't respond for like 4 years, and then magically all of a sudden I get a response from him like, oh, hey, I just read this message here. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I did not know you existed. It's like, okay.
Focus on this area. Been detected. Ready to fire on target.
Oh, my dynamic gameplay! That might be the thing now. Whenever I itch my nose, it's now dynamic gameplay.
Dropping target.
Yeah! Tracks! Mmm, delicious tracks. Not even tracking damage.
Gun loaded. Camo net up.
What's up, Alex?
Focus attention here.
How are you doing? 20 battles. Yeah, but it's weekends. What do you expect, man? Yes, heavy.
You've got a lock.
Yes! Unspotted damage. Who's
Release the
behind me?
target.
Okay.
Load it up. Let it rip.
Would it happen to be like the prince of a foreign Arabian country that needs like $2 million? And, you'll get like 30 bill in return?
Like that one went right through.
That'd be up there.
Our commander's back. That was close.
Nice low roll there, game.
Target locked.
And you're dead, so I don't care. Dynamic gameplay.
Ready to fire on target.
He might not move. That was one shot. Ooh, the other's an equalizer, so I have to keep an eye out for that.
Enemy knows it.
Yeah, look at that.
Target locked. Focus on this location. Reloaded.
See, here's the issue. My beard. My beard aids in the itchiness.
All our artillery has been destroyed.
Back up, bud. Dude, yeah, it doesn't matter. You're dead.
Target locked. Lost an ally.
Haha, I'm unspotted.
Target locked. They're trying to capture our base.
Yeah, now I'm detected.
Enemy's got us in their sights. Target locked.
I do that.
Ready to fire.
Think yours is a cartoon character? Yeah, see, who knows? It might.
Enemies in our base.
Oh shit. My bad.
Ready to fire on target.
None of them want to push.
Been detected. Pierce their armor.
Wow, he low rolled there.
Great job, man.
I'll take that. Hold on. This also counts as dynamic gameplay. Okay. You all just sitting there watching me just adjust my stash. Now, let me real quick see if I can just make life easier and post a link to the giveaway, because I know that might actually make things easier for people. So yeah, I'll post a link to the giveaway here. It did release today, and it will be announced Saturday. Have to double check on that, but yeah. Yeah, a win is a win at this point. So yeah. But yeah, for those that are new, how are you all doing? And for those that are new to this channel, feel free to take a look around. This channel is dedicated to educational purposes only. Any entertainment you get is probably going to be found on the streams. And yeah, if you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And if you actually have an option for a bell icon, I would hope to God that actually exists. You click that. Otherwise, you're going to subscribe and then completely forget that I release a video a week, at least. So, not counting the QA vids or the giveaways. So. Uh, oh my god! Mustache, beard hair, stop it. Oh, I'm gonna need to blow my nose so damn much after this. Yeah, Mace. I mean, that's my hope, is that they're actually going to do what they need to do here. But there is no guarantees because,
Either take them out or
yeah.
to their base. Let's go.
The WZ-1321 is more like a weird medium tank. Jesus Christ, this dynamic gameplay. You're getting so much dynamic gameplay right now. I'm waiting for someone to literally make a meme out of this, and, you know, it's going to be an image of me doing this, and it's going to be like, you know, an arrow pointing to, you know, or it's going to be a GIF, and it's going to be like, dynamic gameplay. Darren 2020.
Releasing target.
I wanted to sit in this bush, and then Rheinmetall Panzerwagen says, fuck no, you're not. Got it.
Been detected.
Yeah, and he's getting nothing but spots. I wonder if he's bitching in game chat of the team did nothing. Y'all are idiots. Kill yourselves. You know, the usual stuff. All because he decided to make a mad rush behind cover of where all the TD, where everyone's hiding, and not
Head up.
do proper scouting. Ah, shit.
On this location. I see one. The enemy knows our location. Unlocking.
I had to be careful here because Artie really would love to have my number. There's one.
Been detected. Target is moved away.
Nope, just completely botched that. And there's a Death Star.
Dropping target. Unit ready.
Nope, dead. Of course. No, no damage done whatsoever. Because this is what happens when, yeah. It's another win, but that was an absolute shit game by me. Nothing even really wrong there. It's just the terrain that I was kind of hoping to be. Oh, let me see if I can find this guy. Hoping to be this guy. I was hoping to literally be this guy and shoot across. But I probably would still end up like him, sitting there with nothing happening. Because our entire team made a hard push down the northeast and won. And now it's just a dynamic gameplay. See, I don't even really care much about that stuff anymore. I do care about my WN8, my stats and everything. But you know, I care, obviously, so much about this dynamic gameplay. I cannot rehash enough just how much dynamic gameplay you're getting from this. Oh, yes, this dynamic gameplay. I'm trying to find all the best methods of itching my nose. Yes. But, yeah, it's more of, I play bad when I'm trying to 3-mark things. When I'm not trying to, and I'm just trying to improve my WN8, just like all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, I 2-marked this, and I'm now at 92%? I should probably get this. And then the pressure gets on me, and then I start doing bad. And we win again.
We did it.
Because light tank was doing medium tank things. Because, like I said, the most survivable. Damn, dude. Yeah, look at this horrible game, guys. Look at it. Spotted 3 tanks, of all things. Fire 1 shot, do nothing. Most survivable. I'd have to think on this a little bit. I'd say nothing. Oh, you know what? No. No. If played correctly. No, Harry, you named it. You named that. You named it correct, because that's what I was getting at. If played correctly, I think the mouse would be the most survivable. Only because of the fact that it's got the, I believe, the highest HP pool. And if you play it correctly to where you bounce everything, you're going to do, you're going to survive a long time, because you're going to have 3,000 HP the enemy has to chip at. Now, provided artillery doesn't drop an AP round, I think, right on top of your turret or your engine deck, you are going to be fine. Because I think with the amount of armor you have on that thing, even splash damage is not really going to take a whole lot off your hit points. I don't have a mouse, so I can't really tell you. But yeah, I think that would be the most survivable tank in survivability terms. Everything else, though, is survivable only when it's played to what it has to be. Plays it in its what it was designed to do. Like if the chieftain probably would be a tough ass nut to crack. If played correctly, hull down. Things like that. But the moment that artillery does, or the chieftain has to fight on flat ground, it's no longer the most survivable tank. Dynamic gameplay. How much time do we have here? Because I only do 2-hour bits here, because I do have other things I gotta do. And we are well over that. Okay. It's probably the most casual grind Monday I've ever had. So, I've gone over my allotted time hour. But, are there any questions before I say all the goodbyes and stuff or whatever? Oh, a little bit of some also admin. For those, I really, really want to request that you guys watch my latest how to play video. It's the AMX M454 video. I just got new editing software, and I was trying out some different techniques, some special effects and stuff, and I really, really would like feedback on the special effects and things. So, yeah, even if you don't watch because you want to learn how to play the tank, if you guys could watch it just to tell me what you think of the special effects and stuff and the intro, I'd be very happy and appreciative if you guys could do that. Yeah, that's going to be it. Any other questions? Or any questions, anything at all that I could answer? Also, don't forget that I have a giveaway for those that, have probably not already entered. It's for a bear. Also, please forgive the fact that my blinds are open, because it's my only natural light that I have available to me, and it's currently blinding me right now. Curse you, son. Curse you. I do not have the IS-4, because I think it is the worst Russian heavy out of all of them right now. Dark, I am glad that you think the quality is definitely improved, but there's always room for improvement. Always. And if anyone happens to know a person who's actually able to make custom animations or intros, that'd be great if you could throw their name to me and their contact info, or introduce me to them, because I have a bunch of intros I want made. Sure, yeah. What's the best way to deal with a tank with low gun depression in terms of play style? Rich, what do you mean? Do you mean playing as a tank with low gun depression? Like, what do you mean? Because I have a video that might help you on that. Okay, so if you're talking about playing as the tank, I have a video for you. Here's that video, Rich. The link I just posted, Rich, is the link you need to take a look at. It is literally how to gain more gun depression, and it covers that topic of, you know, Russian medium tanks. You don't have enough gun depression to fight over a ridgeline or a hill. So here's how you gain more gun depression over said ridgeline or hill. I heard the KV4 right now and the ST1 is the pretty much the gems of the IS4 line. The IS4 line is pretty much, you know, if you're going to get the tank, just don't expect to play it. So, yeah. Anything else? I should forgive my sins. I should get a PS4. PS5. No, I'm not a PlayStation user, guys. I am Xbox. Yeah, it's just PlayStation's not my thing. The only reason I would ever get a PlayStation is... I'm just not going to answer that question. Because I can't think of a reason for me to get a PlayStation 4. Yeah. Yeah, Frogger, I am going to go off the moment that I'm sure all the questions have been answered. Otherwise, I don't want to, like, leave while in the middle of someone asking it or typing out a question. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a timer for 1 minute. And after that minute, I am going to end the stream. So, if you have a question... No, see, I don't play any of those games. And the exclusives that they have, I have no interest in playing either. It's nothing against them. They look great. But, yeah, I've never really been one for exclusives. I think back when... Nope, not even Spider-Man. Yeah, Dark, I do have a ton of free XP. That is about 5 years worth of saving. I mean, it might, but at the same time, I'm saving up for the Xbox fridge. So, aka the Xbox, whatever the heck's coming out here. Plus PlayStation 5 looks like a router, and I probably would be accidentally unplugging my PlayStation 5, thinking it's the router, because it honestly kind of looks the same a little bit. Yeah, we'd have some issues. I got 20 seconds here. Until, yeah, I'm not getting the router. I'm going to get the fridge, guys. I need to have, like, a fridge next to my fridge. You know. Frogger, real fast here. Yeah. I got that because I don't grind a whole lot of tech tree lines, and I have a crap ton of premium tanks, and I have premium time, so I make a lot of silver really easy. I actually went, like, I think 3 years without actually grinding a tech tree line, so I just literally was saving up, and yeah. Alrighty, so that's going to be it. I would literally like to thank everyone for stopping by, talking, chatting. I enjoyed the conversations today. I enjoyed giving you guys some serious dynamic gameplay today. It's heavy doses of dynamic gameplay. But yeah, don't forget to check out the giveaway that I have on my channel. Keep an eye out on Wednesday for a Twitter giveaway for those that are on Twitter as well. And I will see everyone, I hope, again on Wednesday. But yeah, everyone have a good evening. Stay healthy. Wash your hands and stuff. Have good games, good RNG, good matchmaking, everything else. Other than that, I'll see you all later. Thank you very much for your time. And until next time, this has been Darren of WotC Academy.